Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Checking out the 76ers, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. And after a spirited start to these playoffs, Kenny, only 8 clubs remain. Talk about the biggest difference between the first and second rounds.
Oh, the biggest difference is the talent level. And as a whole and individually, the stakes are raised, the pressure is more, the fans are more engaged. Everything about it as the levels go up.
Magnified.
Without question.
Magnified.
Magnification.
And this is when things get a lot tougher. Sometimes coaching strategy becomes a deciding factor.
Magnified.
We're now about to see who's playing chess, who's playing checkers.
Ooh, magnified.
Ernie.
Big.
So my name is Magnified then.
Magnified Shaq.
Shagnified.
Shagnified. He puts everything out. He
There's
does
always a way to make that.
He always does it.
It's because because that segment was dying. Okay, until you came up with that.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Boston Celtics earned their bid into Round 2 after a hard-fought 6-game series. Now, the stakes are greater, the challenge that much tougher as they prepare to do battle against the Philadelphia 76ers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. You take a look at the 76ers. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take Game 1 of the series.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Horford is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Irving in at the 1. Now here's Simmons. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's Irving. Pass to Hayward. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Here's Davis. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. He kicks it to Irving. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Three-pointer, Hayward scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
Smith finds Simmons. Releases from 15. Hayward grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown, good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
The 76ers with another miss.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
Here's Simmons. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Simmons. Good on both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Simmons against Irving. In the corner, it's Hayward. Lock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Irving can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Covington. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Now it's send it over to D.A., who was able to talk to Coach Brett Brown.
Coach said he knows the onus is on them to win tonight. He said it's the opening game of the series at home. He added, our opponent is playing without pressure. Pressure is with us to hold up home court advantage. But we do feel we're in a good place as a team, and we should be up to the challenge. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Hayward. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Philadelphia trailing by 5. Covington with the steal.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
At the elbow, it's Simmons. Over Irving. Rebound, Boston.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Brown inside, working on Smith. And the rejection by Smith. To the middle. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Now here's Hayward. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Irving against Simmons. Irving kicks to Brown. Over Smith. The kick out to Tatum. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
Passes it to Smith. Embiid finds Simmons. Over Irving, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Embiid.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. some changes here for the 76ers. Noel's checked in for Joel Embiid, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Smith. Irving for three. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Pass to Simmons. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, how about the anticipation from Al Horford? Perfectly times the release, sends it back.
Here's Davis. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Now here's Irving. It's a two-point differential. Kicks it to Hayward. To stop the drought. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Now the pass to Davis. Over Tatum. And it's good from the elbow. Davis has got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Irving surveying the floor. Kick out to Brown. Hayward passes to Horford. Three-pointers off the mark. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. 4-point game. That one drops for him. Covington's got his second basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Bulldozer, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Jaylen Brown. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Ben Simmons is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Celtics trail by 6. And here's Irving. Pass to Horford. Looking to end the run. A shot off that time.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
No good from Simmons.
Well, defenders are in the area, and that's all it took to force him to change his release.
Simmons against Irving. Over Simmons. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Pass to Davis. Back to Simmons. And Redick kicks to Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post. Simmons got 6 points.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Celtics passing it around. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty in how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
Now here's Reddick. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. No good from Simmons.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
That's head scratching. When the defense is in your drill, move the ball.
Here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Williamson connects from 3-point range. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
I'll tell you, you have to respect the passing skills of Al Horford. He can pick apart a defense.
Holiday against Reddick. Pass to Williamson. He kicks it to Tatum. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That's his first foul. Inside. Here's Reddick. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The free throw drops for Reddick. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Simmons against Irving. Horford with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No good from Irving.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Reddick surveying the D. The 76ers with another miss. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Irving. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Now here's Covington. It's stolen. Williamson, the pass to Tatum. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Horford. Hayward comes in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. The 76ers lead. The pass to Noel. Shamet guarded by Holiday. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Shamet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Korkmaz, the tray, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Holiday finds Hayward. Pass to Williamson. Celtics passing it around. Embiid with the steal. Here's Korkmaz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Celtics trail by 4. Holiday the pass to Tice. Here's Williamson. Hayward on the wing. Boston again missing. Hayward's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Shamet guarded by Holiday. And Noel kicks to Korkmaz. Shamet, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Philadelphia, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Celtics trail by 6. Holiday from 13. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Smith outside. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The 76ers with another miss. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Listen, the jumper is a key weapon for this team. When Gordon Hayward's effective with it, their offense becomes more efficient. Simple as that.
Shamet now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Smith. Back at 6. Passes it to Williamson. A 3-ball. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot before second violation. And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
In 2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league is a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right here with the best of him. He embraces the challenge.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands-on basketballs resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Korkmaz in at the three-side. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Shamet guarded by Holiday. Outside, Redick hits the three-point bomb. Redick's got 5.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here is Holiday. Hayward passes to Brown. Hayward looking over the floor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
Well, don't let Gordon Hayward's polished offensive game deceive you about his athleticism. This guy drives with force to the rim.
The Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Well, this is a space you do not want to allow Gordon Hayward to get. He has been a lights-out free throw shooter his entire career.
No good on the second free throw.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Take a look at the Bulldozer, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Anthony Davis. He's in that same group.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 7. Mr. Williamson. Here's Tice. Brown outside. Off target with his 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Korkmaz. Shamet guarded by Holiday. Shamet, another miss by Philadelphia.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. The team hasn't, but he has.
Here's Williamson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Celtics have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Shamet guarded by Holiday to the right side. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got 4 this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. It's Brown on the wing. We're by Reddick. Brown, good.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Korkmaz. He's got 6. Shamet, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. He has 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
For Boston, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Free throw good from Brown.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
So he gets them both. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, Reddick. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Hayward finds Holiday. Back to Hayward. The pass to Brown. To the inside. Here's Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. There's Korkmaz. Ended by Hayward. Shamet. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Timeout called, the 76ers. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, Reddick. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Over Holiday. The 76ers with another miss.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
That's head scratch. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Celtics have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. First one falls for him. Good on both. And here's Reddick. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Kicks to Simmons. Down low. And Davis throws it down.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
Here's Irving. He's got 5. The feed to Horford. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Horford.
I just like the leadership of Al Horford. This is a dominant player, but he's remarkably efficient as well.
So Horford gets 2. And Philadelphia has possession. 6-point lead. And Reddick kicks to Simmons. Over Irving. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Tatum passes to Irving. Boston. No good that time either.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Reddick against Holiday. They get a hand on it, taken away by Holiday. And even 3-on-3 break. At the elbow, Irving. Back to Holiday. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Noel's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reddick against Holiday. Reddick finds Noel. Irving against Simmons. Davis, 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Tatum against Covington. Poked loose. Covington with the steal. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Williamson. For Davis. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
And Reddick kicks to Simmons. Passes to Covington. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Okay, now you've got to dial down the intensity a bit, right? That's his second foul, and we still got a ways to go before halftime.
Boston on D, trailing here by 8. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons against Irving.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Here's Williamson. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Irving.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Now, here's Redditt. He's got 5. Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on J.J. Redditt.
Well, this is what makes Kyrie such a difficult check, right? He's so skilled at drawing fouls because he's so crafty with the ball and so fast.
The first one falls. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Noel. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Redditt. Then for the Celtics, Hayward comes in for the Bulldozer. And it's Brown in for Drew Holiday. And so Irving nails both of them. Now here's Simmons. He's got 10. Fade away. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Irving. Over Simmons. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Smith scanning the floor. It's Covington on the wing. Here's Embiid. And it falls over the rim and in. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a break.
Horford dishes to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Ben Simmons is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
To the inside. Smith kicks to Simmons. Pass to Davis. Over Tatum, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Irving. To the paint, Horford. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got 13.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
Irving pass passes to Tatum. Here's Brown. It's good.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
The 76ers leading by 7. Smith kicks to Simmons. Over Irving. Again, Philadelphia.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
Irving with it. Guarded by Simmons. Three-pointer. Hayward. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Floats it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving passes to Tatum. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Irving can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Nice shot by Smith.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Celtics trail by 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Tries again, and it's Davis laying it in. He's got 17.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
And here's Irving. He's got 12. From deep. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
And so that brings the first half to a close. 76ers on top, up by 12. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the 76ers. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Hey, I'm so jealous of Anthony Davis. He just does things that other big men just can't do. Fantastic size and length. The best skill set of a guard. Wow.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start clanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s, it's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
The beautiful skyline of downtown Philadelphia, all lit up, dressed up, and ready to go. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Hayward out there with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5. Here's Davis. It's tipped. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Tatum's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. Philadelphia leading by 10. Smith outside. Embiid finds Covington. Pocket 6. Tatum against Smith. Shoots. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds it to Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What a polished scorer is Jason Tatum. Use your physical gifts and get to work.
Simmons dishes to Smith. He kicks to Embiid. Here's Simmons. Got it. Good job on the low post. Simmons got 14 points for the game.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't get them. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Hayward can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Simmons with it. He's got 14. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. That one goes in. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 9. Back to Brown. Top of the key. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Smith, no luck. Celtics trail by 12. In the corner, it's Hayward. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, that's an example of 2 teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Brown kicks to Tatum. Irving up top. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And the 76ers call time here.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Davis kicks to Covington. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Irving and stolen by Horford. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 16. Up and in on the way. Simmons got 18 points in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hot?
Irving kicks to Hayward. The Celtics working the ball around now. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. The shot from the low post is good. Simmons got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The pass to Tatum for Davis. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Tatum.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Smith finds Simmons. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by the Celtics. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons against Irving. Tries it from 9. Back to Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 22.
And the variety that Simmons offers is huge. It's pretty much pick your poison with him.
Back to Irving. And stolen by Simmons. It's a hand on it.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Now a timeout called by Boston. And Simmons really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Robert Covington. And then for Boston, Daniel Tice is checked in for Horford. The bulldozer comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Holiday in for Brown. Irving, good.
Okay, how about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Now here's Redick. He has 5. Dishes to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Simmons got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Pass to Williamson. Over Smith. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Williamson.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Ken. But he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Here's Simmons, and again, it's Philadelphia.
And Simmons is really putting work in on that jumper, looking better and better every game.
And the shot is good.
Boy, nice feed, leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. He's got 17. This is it to Tice. Out to the wing. Outside Holiday. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, but it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Williamson. He's got 14. Misses off the right eye. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Irving. He's got 17. That's to Williamson. To the paint. Here's Tice. Plays it up and banks it in. Tice has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Basket good. 6 points for Smith.
That makes any coach happy. You don't force a tough shot, but you get a quality look from close range. Nice.
Irving with the ball. Guarded by Simmons. Williamson, the pass to Irving. It's stolen by Davis. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Celtics. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Tatum. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Irving double team. Holiday has it in the corner. Over Reddick. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
Back to Simmons. Embiid kicks to Smith. Back to Embiid. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Take a look at the bulldozer. He's absolutely deadly from outside. For Philadelphia, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The free throw drops for Embiid. And some changes here for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. And Embiid drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Hayward. Brown outside. Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Holiday. Boston, no good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Williamson, defended by Covington. And it's Williamson missing. The 76ers leading by 10. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Williamson. He feeds it to Hayward. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
You love that they're making their presence felt on the defensive end. You can't afford to be careless with this team.
.144 left in the third. Here's Williamson, defended by Covington. Shot clock at 3. Holiday with the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Philadelphia with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Shamet. Defended by Hayward. Korkmaz. Count that one. He's got 8.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 14-point game. He kicks to Hayward. Here's Williamson. 14 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Covington atop the key. A stupendous finish in traffic. Covington's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Holiday, here we go. Here's Tice. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tice has got 6 points.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the pass to Covington. That 3 off the mark. Here's Williamson. 16 points for him. Here's Korkmaz. They get it back.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
And so it's Philadelphia sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, G.A., you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the 76ers, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Philadelphia leading by 14. And stolen by Hayward. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Hayward's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Boston. Now here's Noel. Pass to Embiid. Over Holiday. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Noel. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys. Puts the pass in the perfect position. Easy shot.
And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's the feed to Redick. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Boston called for the foul.
J.J. Redick at the line number 2.
The free throw drops for Redick. And both free throws good for Redick. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Inside. Tice, no good.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
No coverage that time. And the 76ers lead by 20. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Williamson. Hayward outside. Shoots over Redick. Boston again missing. And stolen by Hayward. Brown the pass to Tice. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Two shots.
He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Passes it to Korkmaz, and stolen by Hayward. Here's Brown, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Redick. Takes a 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
Philadelphia leading by 20. Outside, Redick. Pass to Korkmaz. To the left wing. Shamet, just 5 to shoot. Hits it from 3-point range.
And no matter who it is, that kind of lead isn't going to get it done.
Outside Holiday. The pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Pass to Korkmaz. Kicks it to Redick. And the layup's good off the glass. Redick's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williamson, no good. And they can't put an end to this drought. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Redick against Brown. Redick finds Embiid. Buries it down low.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's Tice. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist in this one.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Philadelphia.
Shamet guarded by Holiday. To the middle, outside for Redick. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one. Boy, you know, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
Shamet guarded by Holiday. To the inside. Embiid, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Brown the pass to Williamson. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Irving subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Holiday against Simmons. And Holiday kicks to Horford. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Smith. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Irving, good.
How easily scoring comes for Kyrie Irving. So intelligent, such a good decision maker.
Simmons left side. Back to Smith. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Davis with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Celtics. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
Simmons dishes to Smith. Ball's knocked loose. Irving with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's only listed at 6'4". But Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers leading by 21. And Simmons kicks to Smith. Passes it to Noel. Feeds to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons loves jamming it with relentless in his attack of the puck.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Back to Holiday. Noel against Horford. And it's blocked by Simmons. Smith outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And it's Williamson missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Irving after Ben Simmons' bucket. Outside Holiday. Here's the dish to Horford. From the baseline. And it's Williamson missing.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And Philadelphia with another turnover here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Bulldozer. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Drew Holiday. Outside Irving. From 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's stolen by Brown. On the wing, Irving. Over Simmons. Busted. No good that time either. this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Irving comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Philadelphia with the ball. Covington finds Simmons. 6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. And he gets it to go. Simmons got 32 points.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Now here's Simmons following the miss by Al Horford. Smith kicks to Simmons. Back to Smith. Pass to Embiid. Davis down low, guarded by Tatum. And Davis can't get it to go. The Celtics shooting about 42% so far. To stop the drought. And that one hits back iron. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
I'll tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
Irving's shot is good.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Ben Simmons.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Irving from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons feeling it out a bit. There's 39 seconds left in the game. That one a little long. Brown the pass to Hayward. Embiid with the steal. Simmons against Irving. Simmons inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. That's good from 17 feet away.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we started the game, the coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. You know, we were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and you know, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did, coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.